What's going on, everybody? I'm Jahzy, and today on Interview's Choice, we have a new upload and a new interview with one of my good friends, Fritz. How you doing, man?
I am just fine. How are you?
Doing great. Alright, so quickly, I'm going to break the ice like I always do. First question, would you rather sleep with your cat or kill your best friend?
Does it have to be a current best friend, or can I pick, like, my best friend from, like, when I was 2? Or, like, 5 or something?
Make it a current.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm just wondering how you would possibly sleep with a cat. I mean, frankly, I don't think it would fit in him. I mean, unless he was on top and I was the bottom. This isn't going good places. I guess, you know what, I'll take it with the cat. It's not worth the life.
Kill the cat.
So me and my cat are gonna have its way. And, yeah, friend's gonna get to live.
Okay.
Good guy, Fritz.
Okay. Alright, so, pretty much what a lot of people would like to know, what motivated you to begin editing?
Mass Effect Balance 2.0, edited by X-Ben. That was like the first video that I watched, and I'm like, hey, I want to try this editing stuff. And so that was like one part of it. And the other part that really got me into editing was the fact that I just suck at Call of Duty, and I wanted it to be like a part of like this community, but obviously it couldn't be a player because I'm just horrible, so I mean, editing was the next best thing, I guess, and it seemed to work because I enjoyed it a lot.
Nice. Alright, so, say a new editor was looking to join the community and begin editing. Would you rather recommend Sony Vegas or After Effects, and why?
It really depends on a lot of things. I mean, I know a lot of really good editors who use Sony Vegas for some of the parts in the edit, and then After Effects for others. If you're a trick shotter, then, or a trick shot editor, that's mainly what you're going for, kind of like me. After Effects, in my opinion, is just a little bit easier. But if you're doing, like, you know, really clean sniping edits and stuff like that, then you can go with Vegas, kind of like Agony does, and it works well. But like I said, there are some people who use both Sony Vegas and After Effects, like, for example, FaZe Gummy does that, Sorvolter does that. They do all the syncing and stuff in Vegas, because visually it's a lot easier to work with, and then they go to After Effects to do the CCs and, you know, the After Effects exclusive effects and stuff like that.
Cool. Alright, so what would you say is your most enjoyable edit you've ever done?
I think the most recent eRa cams I did was pretty entertaining. I think my favorite edit I've ever done was Tune It Up. Tune It Up episode 9. That was, like, you know, huge, and it was like my first big team Taj edit, and I think that's the most popular one on my old channel. And that one's pretty entertaining as well. So it'd be between the two of those.
Cool. Okay, so how would an editor stand out from others rather than what others have already done today?
Editing, I guess, to stand out, you just gotta be creative, and you have to make the clips look better than they are. I mean, it depends on style and everything, you know, how creative you can be, but to stand out, you just have to do things that nobody's seen before. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
Right, exactly. So I asked this to Face Hateful, I'm gonna do the same to you. Who would you say are your top 5 closest friends in the community as of right now?
Top 5. I don't know, I got a lot of really close friends. I mean, I got my old friends from a long time ago. That'd be like you, Jahzy, this guy named Civic, but yeah, Civic, and Ruzim, I've known him for a long time. Dobbs, there's a lot of people, you know, that I was in sync with over a year ago that I still talk to, and they're really good friends. But currently, I think, like, the 5 people I talk to the most would be probably Stock, Cola, Infamous, Jahzy, and Civic, and that's probably the 5. And then there's other people who I talk to a lot, and I don't want to leave them out, but those would be the top 5.
Cool. So, you've explained a little bit about your past and how to begin editing. So, what do you feel will be the #1 team you connected with in your history of editing?
I think I really connected well with Toon because I made it up to lead editor with that, and in that team, and it was a lot of fun. We had a really stacked roster at one point, right before, like, the whole thing ended. And yeah, I think Toon I really connected well with. Actually, right now in eRa, I feel really well connected because like eRa editing kind of favors, like, the rap editors. I mean, like, you know, it's not like you have to be rap to get in, but like, there's a lot of really good rap editors in eRa, like, you know, Sable, Fur, I'm in there now, and of course Scully, who was in, but he's not in at the moment. And so yeah, I'm really connecting well with eRa right now, and, like, you know, I can relate with the editors a lot, and you know, we can help each other, I can help them, and it's a blast right now.
Now, in terms of relating with an editor and kind of getting more exposure, how would you explain how an underrated editor can climb their way up in the community?
Well, I will say, part of it is luck. Luck is a factor in it. I mean, just meeting the right people at the right time, that'll lead to an edit. For example, Rue Zim or Sync Zim, way back in the day, he knew Link Zayn, and I did my first Link episode, and that was kind of like my first edit that wasn't, for like a small clan. And if I just didn't know Zim, then I wouldn't have known Zayn, and I wouldn't have taken off from there. So I mean, luck is a part of it, but I mean, if you're on your own right now and you're trying to catch the attention of like a lead editor or something, what I recommend you doing is doing your best to get some episodes done for that team. Now there's a medium that you want to find. Like, you don't want to be doing 8 million episodes and have them all just kind of look bad, but at the same time you want to do more than one. Like I said before, this isn't the go-to way to do it. This doesn't work for every single team, but this is a good way to get going with it. So yeah, that's what I would do. Just get a few episodes done for that team. Maybe get the players to recommend you. I don't know. Yeah, you can try that out. It should get you going at least. I mean, it got me going. So
awesome, cool. So we're gonna end the interview with one final question, and it's called a finish this sentence. Ready?
All right.
My mother caught me and my cat
humiting.
There you go. All right, Fritz. Thanks again for being on the show. I really appreciate it.